Alright guys, we are back. Hopefully everything's working again. Roll20 seems to have reset. Man, why does it keep doing this? There we go. Okay, we had another swing of attacks. Minus 32, minus 40. I need everyone to make a reflex again. As a new wave of dust comes off the gorilla.
Ooh, natural one, baby.
Okay, you are blinded. You are blinded as long as you remain within a dust cloud.
What is the radius of this dust cloud? Like just
20
around
feet.
them or around every gorilla?
Yep.
Well, damn.
Alright, the one that is hanging above Dee and Grant is going to try to smash Grant from above.
Okay.
What is your
Fine. My
26.
AC is currently 35.
Alright, Broke. You'll get another AOO as this guy flies above you. And then another one. Minus 31 and 35. Okay, the gorilla tries to smash Broke and tries to smash Kolvas. 32.
Brook AC is currently 30 because of lunge.
Okay. It's Kolvas. 2d6 plus 8 for 12. Grant.
Okay. Now to deal with our lovely little surrounded situation here. Grant will swift action smite evil against that one.
Okay. So let's see here. This dust cloud acts as an obscuring mist as well.
Oh, it does?
Yes.
Oh, so
you
I don't
can't
have
actually-
line on sight on him?
You can't see him.
Okay.
In fact, you can't see any of your attackers because they're all more than 5 feet from you.
Then how? But they can see through the dust at me.
Yes.
Okay. So what are the rules on that? They have cover against me, or I just can't target them?
They have
with
total
crossbow?
concealment. You can shoot towards their square, you'll have 50% miss chance.
Okay. I will teleport. Let's see. I will teleport to there. So, and then I will swift action activate my smite evil on that one.
Okay.
And then I will make a single attack, since I already had to use move action.
And you did Dimension Door, right?
I used the travel domain ability.
Okay, let me see here. Travel Domain. I think you might not be able to do anything after you do that. Dimensional Hop, you're 10 feet as a move action. Okay, you're good. So you move, you did a...
Swift action to smite evil.
Yep, and now you're doing one attack.
Exactly.
And what are you attacking with?
I am attacking with my longbow.
The one that the people stole.
I said I had a magical one, and I had
I
a
see.
spare one.
Okay.
So, all right. So, that is 20. All right. So this thing is evil, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So he is plus 20. No.
Okay.
All right. And is he a evil outsider?
No, he's a giant.
Okay. Just trying. Just take the second of these for the damage rolls.
Okay.
So, 32.
Okay. Anything else?
I believe that's all I can do.
All right, Dee Dee.
Oh, they suck. Okay. Potion of displacement. I drink it. That's it.
Okay. In the process, you're gonna provoke 2 AOs.
From drinking a potion?
Yeah, drinking a potion provokes.
Sure enough, does.
Oh, there's nothing I could do with that. Shoot. I guess I might as well just flurry then. I flurry on the guy in front of me in that case then.
So are you flurrying while also holding a potion?
Now I'll put the... I could drop the potion without breaking it, right?
Sure.
And I flurry.
Okay.
And they annoy me, so I'm going to use a key point also.
Okay.
Flurry key. Hasted enlarge, raging greatsword power attack. Flurry key. Okay, here we go.
So who are you attacking?
The guy right in front of me.
Okay, he's above you, and
I should have plenty of reach for him. 15 feet.
yes, but he's also. Oh, I guess since it counts as obscuring mist, you can't see him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of the gauze mask, should be able to see
Yep.
him. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here.
24 to hit, 28
Yep.
to hit.
I see it.
The 37 will possibly crit.
Your first 2 attacks take down the first guy.
Okay. My third attack will be on the guy next to Simo then.
Okay. You said it had a possibility of critting. You want to roll to confirm?
No, just the second. You said the first 2 attack. Oh yeah, the second attack.
Yeah.
Attack 2 you're talking about.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me roll that really quick here. Just attack 2 on this one,
Okay.
which is 35.
Yep.
Okay. So that's 75 for attack 2.
Okay,
Total
that kills him.
damage. Okay. Attack 3 will go on the, I guess, the guy behind me.
Okay. The 18 is gonna miss.
Okay.
The 17 is gonna miss.
Okay.
All right.
The hasted attack 33. Did that hit?
Yes.
Okay, and that did the 43. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, then I step 5 foot.
Okay. So the red giant raises his fist and slams it into the ground, and an enormous sand fist forms in the middle of the group. Sure, that looks like a fist. So let's see here.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
20-foot long arm. It has some statistics. Okay, it is going to attempt to kill Cole Voss. Just needs to not land a 1. Nailed it. What is the damage here? The fist deals 1d8 plus 10. And Cole Voss has to make a 4th save or be stunned. He is good, but barely. Okay. The red giant uses his move action to go after Grant. And moves right up next to him and kind of hefts his enormous greatsword and taps Grant on the head. Simo.
Alright, Simo will move to here.
Okay, you're blinded,
No.
so you move at half speed.
Okay.
Well, you're not blinded, but you're in the obscuring mist, right?
Right. Yes,
Right.
I was.
I guess you wouldn't move half speed. So where you're moving in that direction, you're
Yep.
going to provoke a AOO unless you're invisible.
I am invisible.
Okay.
And then I will take a... I will delay. Or... No, I can't delay. I'm done. I will delay.
Really? You're not going to shoot him or anything?
No, I moved.
Okay.
I would much rather wait a turn.
Alright, Cole Voss is like, fight me, you barbarian bastards. I can't fly. Someone get me up there. Alright, fine. I'm going to the other guy. And he charges past all of the gorillans, provoking arrows from all of them.
So
Can he charge in the mist?
Well, he's running. So all of them get a plus 15 attack on him, so basically now roll 1. And a critical for 24. His AC is 19, so 3 hits plus that is 4 hits. He's raging. He does not have DR. I
Hey,
don't know why
what?
he'd be a barbarian. Oh, he's a savage barbarian, that's why. He traded his DR because he's a chump. Alright, he gets hit for 8d6 plus 32 for 54 points of damage.
You big dummy.
Are you saying that out loud?
No.
Okay. So he charges up there. He's like, I'm good. I'm still good, guys. He begins beating his bastard sword against his heavy steel shield. And he's like, let's do this, guys. Solo.
Okay. Zillow, start committing a Summon Monsters 7 off his spell list.
Okay.
And, Broke. How far is Broke away from these monkey creatures? Can you actually see them, or are they like out of the 10-foot?
So, he's in direct contact with this one, and that's about it. I guess he's also in contact with the one to the north of him, and then... No, wait, those are both in the GM layer. They're both dead. So he's in contact with, I guess, both of the southern ones.
Okay, he's gonna full round attack on this one, and that, I guess, if they happen to kill that one, goes on to the next one. And let me make me a percentile thing real quick, because 20% miss chance, right?
Yep.
Okay, cut that. No, that's my full attack. No, that's his full attack. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll the percentile separate because it'll make the macro way too long.
Okay, just go ahead. It's much better to just get rolls on the table, brother.
Okay. See if the first one
Are you
hits.
lagging the server?
Okay, last two I believe will miss because of miss.
Yep. So your fourth attack finally kills the Ruscarillan.
Yeah. But the other two is like, got sand in my eyes.
Yep. Right,
It's
Zelen
so
is
hungry.
full round summoning a creature.
Yes.
He's still blind, however. The last Ruscarillan will... I guess go on broke. What does Broke's AC?
Currently a 41.
Okay, well, that won't confirm. So you get hit with a D8 plus 8. Hit it for 14 points of damage.
Gotcha.
Great.
Okay. All right. You know what? He has high AC right now because of his smite. He will 5-foot step back and he will do a full attack using his smite evil.
Okay, you're going to provoke AOs from every attack. You're still going ahead?
Yep.
Okay. His first attack, it will be a sunder to sunder your bow. So
Dun, dun, dun.
it's a plus 30,
Plus 30.
36 versus your CMD.
Oh, it's versus CMD.
Yep.
And now I need to check to see whether or not smite evil does anything for that.
Yes.
In that case, it does not
That
succeed.
bonus goes to your deflection. Okay, what is your CMD? Just to be...
It was 33 prior, so it is now 37.
Okay. All right.
So he takes 73 damage from the first attack.
Yep, he dies instantly. Could have been missing a bow there. All right, the sand fist dies with him. Okay, anything else with the rest of your attacks?
Are there any... So wait, you said this guy dies. Oh, the sand fist dies, but this guy is still there, right?
Yep.
In that case, all of those attacks will get redirected onto that one.
Okay, you'll need to make 50% miss chances on the last 4.
Okay. And they are 4 lower because that one isn't a smite evil target. So
Okay.
does that affect
Nope.
any of them? All right, so I will roll. All right, roll d4. 3, 4 is hits.
I don't know why you wouldn't just do a D2, but okay. Right, he dies. Okay. Let's see here. You, I think, are going to end up saving Kolvas's companions during the first round of combat.
Where's the companions?
They are chained to the wall. They
Oh.
were just people that were in the arena when you came up.
Oh, okay.
If you decided not to fight, they would have just slaughtered all those dudes. Admiral's shrill laughter echoes through the area. Ha 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 ha! Well done, my little apprentices. You've bested my pets. Now face my champion! And you hear all the crowd just like it's really quiet, and then someone pulls out like a hand drum and like a wooden mallet and just starts banging it. And like everyone reaches on their seats and starts doing it. And they go like, Skelk, Skelk, Skelk,
Can I
Skelk,
drink my
Skelk,
potion at
Skelk,
this time?
Skelk. No, because this is cinematic combat.
Oh, okay.
Scout! And then a huge Ulfin man who you may recognize from Pathfinder Society scenario number 4, The Frozen Fingers of Midnight, comes walking in.
Skilled the Ripper.
He makes an L sign with his hands. He's like, Scout! And everyone's like, Scout! He, like, hefts his enormous great axe, and he's like, so, these are the little people who think that they can face down Skelg the Ripper. I'm thankful to your Shadow Lodge for healing me up of my wounds. I'll have to make sure to congratulate Grandmaster Torch on his life decisions. And 2 creatures appear in the arena with him. And that next round of combat begins. Everyone's just like, Scout! Woo! Scout, I love you!
They just automatically appear right where I am.
Yep.
I have no reaction.
Yep.
Yay.
It's cinematic.
Welcome to arena combat, my friend. Scout! 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 Scout!
I highly recommend you
So,
write a
Initiative
letter to
seems
your.
have just automatically disappeared.
What happened?
It went. My initiative went into the turn order and then disappeared.
Okay, just
For a
roll
second.
again and then edit it. So right before the battle begins, Kol Vosh shouts to Adril and says, Adril Hestrom, by the ancient rights of my people, I invoke the right of ascension for control of the Star Sword. And the crowd gets really quiet except for the guys that are still shouting, Skellig, Skellig, Skellig. He challenges Aslanti, demanding to know whether he will oblige Kol Voss for control of the tribe. And Adril, still standing on the balcony looking down upon you, does not answer. Simo, you're up first.
Alright, Simo will not get point blank range because it's just too far.
That's so sad.
That is so sad. Alright, but I will be targeting Skull the Ripper.
Okay.
I will do a perfect strike.
Sure, you don't
Okay.
want to kill that one.
I'm sure. I will use a key point to get an extra arrow as well.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, do you have cluster shots? Yeah, you do. So you're going to
I do,
penetrate his
yes.
DR. Okay. So your first shot only deals 18, 26, 26, 22, 22, 24. So he eats all of your arrows, and you guys have seen easily, like 3 or 4 guys die to this. He takes all of your arrows and just sort of brushes them off, and all that happens is there's a bright line of blood coming down his chest, and he smiles at you, and he says, "Oh, my wife hits me harder than that. Try again, little man." And you are no longer invisible.
that's right. Oh, I get one more attack. Hang on a second. I hate the attack. I'm gonna have to add in there.
Good call.
Is A still going after all that talk?
Yes, because that was all cinematic talk.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
You have cutscene immunity.
Yay. So they can't sue.
Alright, it's just the last one.
Okay. Okay, Zello, you are no longer blinded.
I nod towards Broke. Help out Grant. As Broke pounce charge this thing.
Okay.
Arr.
Alright, so it had to teleport in rather than whatever. Does it have combat reflexes? It doesn't, so it'll go through.
Oh yeah. I guess one attacks is
Okay. It is not evil, so your holy does nothing.
I get a +3 to this on these attacks. And here's the crit. Let me roll the macro. Or I won't.
Well, won't matter, he's dead.
Oh, okay.
Yay.
Good job, Broke.
Perfect
Yes,
timing.
And Zello?
Okay, I'm invisible right now, so I'm gonna 5-foot shift right here. Oh, there's a pillar right there. Darn it. Wait a minute. I completed my summoning, right?
Yep.
My
What were you
spell.
summoning?
I summoned one of these because I got the summon good
Just
feat.
just tell me what it is.
It's the Angel Diva.
So it's a diva.
Yep.
This was your prime opportunity to bring in some celebrity diva.
Nope.
Her name will be Britney Spears.
Nope.
Oh yeah, I can't copyright. Darn. I don't know these things have a cool name.
Is it astral or monavic? Or morphonic?
Let me give you the link.
No, I'm just gonna look up Summon Monster 7.
Well, my list is a little different because I have the summon good thing.
Oh, it's Morphonic.
I don't know what the Summon Good thing is. It's a
From-
feat. Summon Good Monster 7. Movonic Diva. Okay. Alright. It's medium size. So the diva arrives and says, "Why have you summoned me? I was busy patrolling the negative energy plane."
I need some help here. I need to heal this guy over here. He keeps trying to run into combat and get hurt. We need him alive.
Very well, command me. I accept your challenge.
Okay, he goes up there and cures Sirius on him.
Okay?
Can I roll the dice, or are you
Yep.
gonna roll the
Go
dice?
ahead.
Okay. Okay, what is your cash level? Cash level 8. Good, good, good.
Okay, you're gonna have to move him over there. This creature is going to
Oh yeah, I got control. Yay.
charge Grant. Broke, you'll get an AOO, and then he lands on Grant.
Oh, was its turn?
Yes.
Oh wait a minute, that's my full round attack. Let me see. Bite.
Okay. What have you put in your mouth this week? D20 plus 20 for grapple plus 2. A 28 versus your flat-footed CMD.
My flat-footed CMD.
Yep.
So 33 is the normal. Dexterity is 6, so 27.
Okay, it grabs you. You notice as it grabs you that it begins locking all 6 of its claws on you, and it begins putting you inside its mouth. You're
That's
fairly certain
not
that
good.
should you be around next round, it will not be around for much longer. So let me ask, do you begin screaming in utter terror? Your turn is
No.
up.
He
That
doesn't
would
have
not-
fear. He's a paladin.
Yes, I forgot he's an unnatural abomination. Created
Exactly.
only for war.
Exactly.
Alright, so is it Grant's turn at this point?
Yep.
He teleports.
Okay, how is he doing this?
Travel domain. Move action.
I don't know that you can teleport out of the
Is there a reason
grapple.
I can't teleport out of grapple?
Well, is it a spell-like ability? Well, then again,
It
he's
is a
trapped.
spell-like ability.
So you have to make a concentration check, I believe. I'm
Yep.
not 100% sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the CMB, that's pretty nasty.
So let's see what the difficulty is going to be.
Natural 20s can't save me on this.
Well, grappled, it is 10 plus CMB plus spell level. I don't know what the spell level of Dimensional Hop is.
I think it's 1/3 for spell-like ability.
Okay, so 2. So it's 12 plus 20. The DC is 32.
Yeah, I'm not going to try doing that.
Okay. Look at Mr. I'm going to teleport out of a grapple like I'm so smart, huh? Yeah. Why didn't you just have freedom of movement on like everybody else? Mr. Travel
That ring's too
Domain.
expensive.
It's a travel domain spell, bro. Oh, it's not. Wow, that's fucking stupid. How is freedom of movement not in travel domain?
I think it's in the liberation one.
Oh, so bad. Oh, that hurts me in my balls. I actually feel like I've been punched in the nuts right now. All right, do whatever you want. What's your turn's choice? You're about to teleport, and then you get a call from your god. He's like, "Yeah, listen up, man. That's not gonna happen. Okay."
So, let's see. I can't make a touch attack. I can't use rack because that would runs in the same
Hey,
issue.
DD as an immediate action cast liberating command.
Okay. Make a escape artist check at twice DD's caster level bonus.
It's the best I could do, man. So caster level is caster level 3, so 6. Go for
Okay.
it. It's better than nothing. At least it's a free shot.
Sure.
My escape artist is just +6.
Oh, okay. You might not make this. So plus 12. At least it's a free shot. Like I said, you
You-
can roll a 20.
no, 20 doesn't do it. It's a skill, not a.
Oh,
Attack.
well, then you're screwed. Then.
Okay,
Sorry,
you can't
dude.
possibly succeed.
I try to help.
I think I will. I can't do anything positive this round from what I can tell here, so I think I will delay. And
Okay.
delay until someone kills this thing so I can get out.
You go into delay. Skelg the Ripper is just like, oh, a paladin that's being held. I'm gonna run up there and start beating the hell out of him. Surely he won't have ridiculously high AC. Everyone's like, yeah, Skelg, kill him. So use a move action to move next to Grant, and then he uses another move action to begin come and get me. Which gives you all a +4 to hit him and a +4 to damage, but all of his any attack you make against him provokes an AOO. So he's just like using Grant as a human shield against Simo. And he's like, yeah, if you don't stop me, I'm gonna... So he's like doing a hip thrust thing. He's just doing like cinematic comedy. He's like, yeah, if you don't stop me right now, I'm gonna kill your barbarian friend. Why don't you come and fight me in melee, you little monk bitch?
Damn.
Actually, I want a selfie of this. Grant, you really need a selfie of this.
Selfie. Hashtag being eaten by a behir.
While getting,
Hashtag
while getting
swallow hole.
played-
Hashtag
played-
rake. Hashtag full
So I
round.
would appreciate if this thing died this round.
DD.
Just a
Oh
note.
no, I'll be on that.
I moved to here, pummeling charge.
Do you have to enter a pummeling style to do that?
Okay, pummeling style is the swift action. I moved to there. Pummeling.
Okay, you can't swift action because you used an immediate.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That's
I
right.
tried.
Hashtag
Okay.
get wrecked. Wrecked. R-E-K-T.
So the best thing you are right. The best. See, that's why I give her helping Grant out. Right. The best thing I could do is I'm just gonna run up there and try to hit the Bayher.
All right. run
Raging
up to the
great
Behir.
sword. Large raging power attack great sword. There we go. And I missed. There you go. Great.
So, like, you get distracted because you see Grant's sword. Like,
I
there's
think
a
it's
flash of light
hilarious.
off of the sword, and you're just like, oh, I can't see. And then you notice Grant slowly being descended into the Behir's mouth. Simo.
How many hit points do you have?
Wait, where the hell did Kolvas go?
I don't know. Do you take?
Oh, I didn't roll for him. Okay.
Right there.
Yeah,
Is it
no,
his
it's his turn.
Okay.
He's going to run up to Skelg. He's going to charge Skelg and attack, provoking an AOO.
Like a man.
Barbarian combat. So Skelg uses come and get me. D20 plus 26. Easily hits. 1d12 plus 14 plus 2d6. He gets Kolvas for 24. Kolvas begin like there's a huge burst of red blood that like deep, rich iron red blood. It doesn't look human coming out of Kolvas's neck. And Skelg is just like, yeah, bleed for me, little man. Cole Voss hits him back with a much weaker attack that looked kind of like 30, which will hit, and he gets +4 damage.
Oh, something hit me. They both have come and get me, right?
Yes, but Cole Voss isn't using come and get me.
Oh, I'm about to say, because I'd be like them trying.
Oh,
like,
he doesn't have come and get me, by the way.
Oh, okay, because that would be hilarious. They both had come and get me. They like about to hit each other with attack opportunities and just start stacking.
It does trigger like that, and it has been known to happen. So he hits for about 10 damage. And Skug is like, you hit like a little girl. Oh, Simo, will you get in there into melee combat with Skug the Ripper as he has challenged you to honorable 1v1?
No.
Okay.
Not gonna happen. Sorry.
I lawfully declined.
It would be nice if Come and Get Me let you take your AOs on nearby targets even when other people are attacking you from ranged. Be nice to just cut Grant apart every time he gets shot with an arrow.
That would be hilarious.
Man, I gotta suggest that as a new feat for. That would be a great
That'd be
feat.
awesome.
Whenever you get hit with a ranged AOO, a ranged attack that would provoke an AOO, you can take it on an adjacent foe.
Just
What would it
makes
be
me mad.
called? Hostage situation. Man, that would be a great feat.
But
That'd
you
be
have to take it
amazing.
in conjunction to catch arrows.
Yeah.
There you go. Snatch arrows.
You just grab the
Alright.
arrows, start stabbing people with it.
Alright,
I'm
go
gonna-
ahead. I'm sure I'll be
I'm gonna
dead
go
before the
after
end of
Skill.
this.
Perfect strike, key arrows, all that good stuff.
Okay. First
Nobody
attack is
feels like
strike.
killing the thing that's about to kill me. Nobody.
Don't worry, Broke's on it.
Oh, you'll be alright.
I tried, but you didn't put
my-
points into escape artist like you're supposed to. Damn it.
My fifth arrow is a possible crit.
I'm a
Your
paladin
fifth
in
arrow
Hell Knight. I
kills
don't
him.
have many fair skills.
What's that?
Your fifth arrow kills him.
Okay.
Damn.
And 25. You hit to be here with the last 2 arrows, but he's still alive.
Alright.
Solo.
Broke goes full round attack like a boss. Ooh, another crit. And a miss. Shot
Hey,
real quick
he dies.
confirm. And I shout out, "Are you not amused?"
The crowd does not seem amused. They all go silent. Cole Voss shouts his challenge again. Adril shouts his refusal, and the crowd that so recently supported the beast, King Adril, immediately turns violent and begins shouting in Aslanti for the death of the beast. Even the princess, chained on the floor next to him, shouts that he is a coward. Adril is initially angry, but when the crowd begins to climb up to his luxury box, he unchains the princess and flees, shouting defiance over his shoulder at Cole Voss and you. Cole Voss survives the battle. Adril flees. The crowd destroys the device powering the Pac-Mactor force field, and you are free to pursue the rogue venture captain. See, this is your guys' fault. You guys are scrubs, and you don't have a way to stop Adril Hestrom. When I did this, I teleported Adril Hestrom into the arena, we killed him, and that was it. We finished the scenario right here.
Oh,
I thought you couldn't teleport.
You specifically
Yes.
said we couldn't teleport.
I know
You
that.
can't
However,
teleport
if you have an Ifriti that you planar bound, and you have a wish spell, wish allows you to teleport no matter what the local conditions are.
Oh, wow. Yep, that's alright there.
Yep. So when he tried to run away, I was just like, hey, what's up, man? Teleported him right next to a gunslinger and just shot him in the face until he died. So, unfortunately, you guys have to go through the rest of the scenario because you're not as cool as I am.
Cole Voss, where is he headed?
Cole Voss begins shouting, "The beast has my sister. If you are cowards, you can stay here. I am not. I shall fight him in the clouds if I have to." He races towards a sky dock with a handful of his men following him.
That's fine.
He seems to know the right way to go, so I'm going to follow him.
Okay, once you reach outside, you find a large sailing vessel similar to those on Galarian, but it has leathery wings and stabilizers. Adril Hestrom's ship sails quickly up and away from a nearby sky dock, trailing a cloud of thick black smoke. Dozens of citizens of Arl lay dead across the sky dock. Several other airships are burning. One ship seems intact, and Carl Voss suggests you abort it immediately and pursue Adril. So here's my question: what are you guys doing?
How
We're
far
headed
away?
pursue.
Less than a few hundred feet. It's still
Less than
taking
a
off.
few hundred feet.
Yep.
Y'all want to teleport there?
Yeah, I was gonna say I could dimension door.
I teleport.
That sounds great. Let's do it.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's all there. Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to teleport.
Well, I'm going to use greater teleport to be on the safe side.
Okay.
Alright.
You're greater teleporting everyone.
Yep. Plus the how many people can I take with me? Castle level 13. Let me see.
I don't know.
Let me
You
check.
figure it out.
Figured it out.
Your
Is that
diva. Your diva goes away, right? Because I mean, he's
Yeah.
only there for a
It's
couple
already going to be
rounds.
there for 10 rounds. 13 rounds. So
He's like, very well. I'm going back on patrol.
Heal,
Thanks
wait a minute.
for
Heal
everything."
people first, please. Thank you.
Okay.
Is this the Mars book? I forget
Yes.
that book.
Yes.
This is John Carpenter's Assault on Precinct 13. No.
What?
Nope. Would be fantastic, though. This is awesome. Because the way you guys are doing this, you're actually triggering like 4 fights at the same time.
Awesome.
Might actually be an interesting challenge.
Okay, maybe we shouldn't do this, guys.
It's too late. You've already committed.
Already
Yeah.
committed.
Okay.
Can-
Well, I definitely
can-
take my potion before we go, because I mean, I'm just not that stupid.
Basically, you and touching object and other touching willing creatures. So I guess there's no limit to how many people I could take.
It should say how many, right? Let's look at Greater Teleport.
Other touching willing creatures.
I will burn.
Celebrates like Teleport. Teleport lists that you can bring along a number of creatures equal to 1 for every 3 caster levels. A
Yeah,
large
that's-
creature counts as 2 medium, and a huge counts as 4.
And that's out of the question because I can't carry that many people. Castle level 13.
Okay, at 13 you can carry 4 people total, which means you could take you and your Eidolon with you.
I'm good with that. Look how we're taking the boat, guys.
I can dimension hop.
Okay, you're dimension hopping? What's the rest of the party doing?
So,
And I believe
how far
I
can you
take-
dimension hop though? Because it's a couple hundred feet ahead of us, right?
So his dimension hop is different than yours.
Yes.
It acts as a dimension door, which gives you several hundred feet of
Right.
play.
Yeah, I had to fly there, guys. I had to, unless there's somebody give me a lift.
Yeah,
I-
you're not going to ever catch up to these sky ships while flying.
Did you say there was another ship there or no?
There is. Cole Voss is boarding it.
I mean,
Oh.
I'm gonna have to board the ship because I don't have
Yeah, I
that.
will have to-
transport
Okay.
map.
Well, I'll tell you what.
board
If
it.
Broke,
I-
Cello, and Simo die, you guys will catch up.
Hey guys, do you
I'm
Sibo?
waiting.
Do you
I'm
really
taking the
want to split
boat.
the party?
I'm taking the boat. What are you talking about?
You just said you were teleporting, and now you're not teleporting?
Well, I thought I was taking the whole group with me.
I mean, your other alternative is to. Well, how long does it take you to resummon Broke? Is it?
Actually, I could. Listen, I can call him towards me technically.
Well, Didi, you're large, right?
Yeah.
So I can take 1 per 3 cast levels at 13, so it's 4. I can take 4 people as well.
Oh, well, in that
Okay,
case,
well.
we can all make it.
Yeah, if it had all that, I might as well just dimension door.
Okay, Cole Voss jumps on, or doesn't jump on, you go without him. Because apparently you couldn't carry him anyway. Alright.
1, 2, 3.
He'll
Well, I
be in
can carry-
the following ship.
No, I can carry Kovos.
I can carry Carlos.
You said you can only
but
carry 3 people. DD counts as 2.
I can carry people. I can call Broke towards me as though there's the summoner ability, the calling thing. So I can grab 3 other people with me.
What is this calling thing you're using?
Okay, give me a sec. Do.
I hope the CR is
So-
way over what we can handle.
Are you using the spell Summon Eidolon?
No, not the spell. It's Maker's Call. As a standard action, a summoner can cause everyone to his side, functioning as dimension door using
Okay,
the
so you're
summoner
going
cast
to
ability.
Maker's Call him once you're on the boat?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, you guys can position yourselves anywhere on the top deck. Except, well, I guess anywhere on the top deck. And then I will arrange the combat as you arrive.
I can carry our friends with us, our fighting friends.
Alright, you
Come,
bring
let's
Cole
save
Voss.
yourselves.
Where are you guys going?
Since they're doing that, can I drink my potion of displacement?
Sure.
Okay.
You really
I've
want
been
to.
wanting to drink that for the last 3 battles, damn it.
So just remember, you have to be adjacent to whoever is teleporting you.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess I got him and his crew.
Well, I guess I need to be adjacent to Simo then.
Yeah, Simo, you were taking me, right? Or was I going
Yes.
with Cello? Okay.
No, I got you.
Alright, everyone's where they want to be.
Where we need to be, I believe.
Okay. Alright, so you arrive. If you've played Frozen Fingers at Midnight, you recognize Natalia Yevgena back here. And she's with Adril, and she's like, "So, Adril, I'll teleport over there and sabotage their ship pretty shortly." Oh, what the fuck?
Surprise!
You guys show up on the deck, and Adril's like, "Fuck it." He pulls out the Star Sword and is like, "Very well, Cole Voss. I will fight you in single group combat."
My Dee Dee, since she's a female, she's going to say, "Bring it."
Bring it on.
He says, "Oh, it has been brought." Now you guys can make a perception or sense motive check on Adril Hestrom now that you're in close range with him.
Are you kidding me?
What do you bet about? Simo, you recognize that this is not in fact Adril Hestrom. This is a simulacrum of Adril Hestrom.
That's part 4. Okay.
Oh, wasted natural 20.
Natalia and her zombies. Zombie attack squad.
Okay, guys, I got prestige. If we just point this ship towards the ground, I'll just prestige back up.
Don't know that that's how it works.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Oh, look at all the little people. They think they're so funny. Do we have everybody? Oh, we got Dee Dee. Okay. Grant, you're up first.
Okay, so we have. Do I have line of sight to the two of them up there?
Yes. So no one actually has played on their particular characters. Frozen Fingers at Midnight, correct? I mean, I asked you guys when we started out. Everyone said no, but I just want to be sure.
Don't think so.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
That was a different character.
Not see
So,
my.
Alright.
It's
This
still nice to see
person-
those things, though.
So this person looks chaotic to me. I'm going to try smiting chaos.
Which person?
Um,
Okay, you smite chaos on her. It does not work.
oh, darn. Misleading. All right, I will just go ahead and do a.
It's really sexist that you would smite chaos on her just because she's not wearing that many clothes.
Looked vaguely barbarian-ish from the picture.
Okay.
But anyways, I will do a full attack.
Trying to get some ethical rises out of my players lately. You're shooting her?
Yes.
You don't think it's weird that you just decide to zero in and shoot a woman over and over again? As your
Well,
first
I
attack?
know the simulacrum. The other one's a simulacrum, so
18.
going for the other
And
leader.
I shout, penetrate her!
22. Your second to last shot staggers her. You gonna take the last shot?
So it just staggered her, huh?
Yep.
You can tell that people are staggered.
I mean, role-playing wise, I think I probably would have fired them all off to begin with, but for the purposes of having someone around to question, sure, I'll redirect it.
Okay, where are you throwing it to?
I'll just throw it at the one right there.
Which one?
The one I blinked there.
Okay. Zello.
Okay, I take that standard action and summon Broke, like right hovering above these creatures.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna fly over here and be like, "Sup? I summon my mount." And Broke looks down on them and do a full round attack.
Okay.
Let me take off my haste attack real quick.
I think Maker's Call, he has to appear next to you.
Next to me.
Then how is he over them?
Like next to me, I thought.
Yes, he has to
resource where-
literally start adjacent to you.
Ah, okay.
You're summoning him to you.
Okay, then I will fly up in the air slightly,
Okay.
about 10 feet off the ground. Hold on.
Okay. Yep, got it.
Right about here.
Just making sure you're nice and in range of the zombies.
Oh, I'm 10 feet off the ground now.
Okay.
Bear at 15, be on the safe side. I don't want
Okay.
a zombie in my face.
Uh-huh.
Summon Broke.
Sure.
Broke. Attack.
Mm-hmm.
Attack this zombie.
Okay.
And he works his way across diagonally.
Okay. Oops. Whatever that was. Need to undo it. Well, that was not what I wanted to undo. Okay, now I gotta go figure out how much health the zombies have again. And start from the beginning. 2 minus 32, 33. Let's see here. They have DR5 bludgeoning, so you're fine. It's 21, 28, 32. It explodes. Which one would you like to go on next?
This one right here.
Okay, 32 and 25. Alright. Natalia says, she points at Simo. I guess she can't see Simo, and she just says, you are the scum that have killed my husband. I will not rest until I have murdered all of you. Cone of Cold. Just gotta see how many of her own people she's gonna hit. 60 feet. I guess she really doesn't give that much of a shit. Yep, so she's hitting everybody. Okay, everyone needs to make a reflex save versus Cone of Cold.
Yay, Ring of Evasion.
King of Evasion.
Broke doesn't burn his
Can I
reroll.
use SR?
You,
I have SR.
you're a monk.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your SR?
26.
Gosh, easily. Plus 3 your SR.
Fortunately, I'm pretty sure that doesn't fix it. Minus.
Then she falls over dead, falls off the airship, and drops to her death.
No.
Okay, falls over dead.
She took a standard action, so she drops to -1 hit points. Cinematically, she's going to fall to her death.
Oh, okay.
As long as we don't lose her shit.
All of her gear goes with her.
I fly after her.
Yeah, I'll fly after her.
See me cast haste.
Do you want to start seeing how?
Alright,
easy
everyone's
dodge
good with their
is?
reflexes? Yep, everyone's good with their reflex save?
Yep.
Okay, it's DC 23.
Yeah, easily.
Easy.
Yeah.
Alright, Admiral notices that, and he's just like, well, fuck that shit. I have to make sure to tell myself to not use spells on you guys. Okay, all of his dudes get hit by a spell. They seem pretty annoyed that she would literally flash them in the back with a horrible cone of cold, and that none of you took damage.
Simo took damage.
Did Zello
I
take
can't see
damage?
that anyways.
I took damage.
Oh, then I guess you almost died from it. Alright, Simo.
Alright. Did she really fall
Yes.
over? I'm jumping after her.
Okay.
I will run and jump and
What's your fly speed?
boom, 60 feet.
Okay, you catch up to her with a move action.
Okay.
You're catching her?
Yep.
Alright, you have her. She is currently bleeding out. You're hovering in the air. The airship starts sailing away much, much faster than you are.
Okay. And I still have standard action?
You need an action to pick her up, right? So you one to move down, one to grab her.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Faux Adral is like, well, yeah, I'm a simulacrum. Hashtag deal with it. And then he leaps off the deck and lands next to Dee Dee. Apparently he doesn't have any acrobatics on his simulacrum, so you get an AOO. You know, he'll actually move all the way here. Just so you can use that thing. Okay, cool. 27 to hit. Will connect for 42. He will make his first attack on Dee Dee.
Okay.
With a mighty cleaving shock longsword known as the Star Sword. What is your AC?
25.
Okay. D20 plus 14. He hits. He will then use its special property to cleave onto Grant, which will fail.
Can he displace me first?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
1d8 plus 8. Do you have any electricity resistance?
I gotta check. I'm gonna ask him, what the hell do I have?
I think you do have 5 electricity if you're...
Okay, it deals 9 damage and no electricity. DD.
Okay. Oh, that's just annoying. Okay, I still hasted and large raging greatsword power attack flurry, and I throw a key in there for the heck of it.
Who are you attacking? I mean, you're just saying words.
Admiral Hestrom. Oh,
Okay.
Of course. That guy jumped on me.
Okay.
And the haste attack, possible crit.
Okay, your first attack slices his head off. The rest of his body turns into snow and melts away.
Okay, then I just divert the second attack to the next guy.
Okay. Roll for your crit.
Okay.
If you could just regularly roll and not do the whole attack line again, that would be fantastic.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's going to get confusing. Your third attack there.
Does that do it?
No, yeah, it still pushed it up. But
Okay.
which one are you rolling to confirm?
The
Attack 3? No.
the attack haste.
Okay, the haste attack doesn't matter because it killed that guy instantly.
Okay.
41, 39. You killed the second guard. And your attack 5 misses. Anything else?
Nah, I'm okay.
Alright, this guy uses his glaive Kusarm to hit Dee. 3 attacks, 21, 16, 11. Does he have power attack? Wow, really? 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 An 11th level fighter with no power attack. What the fuck, brother?
Well, that's
Nope.
what happens when you're not prepared for Eyes of the 10.
Nope. No, this is unacceptable, Paizo. This is the fucking garbage level writing. What was your AC?
25.
Okay. 2d10 plus 22. He hits you for 33 points of damage over 2 attacks.
Displacement?
Of course. He hits with neither of them.
Okay.
The back guy is going to jump to here. You get an AOO. That's going to miss, actually.
Okay.
And he's going to attack with his glaive arm. And miss. Okay, zombies are up. they're like, well, our boss is dead. I guess we should kill that guy. And they look at Kolvas and begin swarming him. 5 foot, 5 foot, 5 foot. Gonna go ahead and roll all these. They get 6 attacks.
Oof.
And they are at plus 18, so they need to now roll a 1.
Cello,
They hit
can't
with
you put that
everything.
shield around him?
He actually gets a
Idiot.
plus. Oh yeah, he did +2 to his armor.
66 plus 42 plus 66 cold. They hit him for 83 points of damage, which is exactly his current hit points. He is staggered.
Wait a minute, I thought he got healed up.
He did, and then he got hit again by that cone of cold.
Oh yeah.
The next one's going to move here, provoking from Broke.
Broke is going to do a trip attempt on him.
Okay.
Does a 29 be his CMD?
How's it? Where's the 29? That looks like a bite.
I mean 39. My bad.
Is your CMD the same as your attack?
Actually, I think it's higher. Give me a sec. Actually, it's higher. Add a extra 4 to that. That'll be
Okay. You trip him. The next one's also going to move. Provoking from Broke.
trip.
Okay. Grant.
Okay. Grant will 5 foot step, and he will first shoot at that one. Any subsequent attacks will go to that one.
Kills the one nearest to him first.
They're tripped and on the ground.
Yeah.
So you get a -4.
I don't think that's going to make a difference. Sorry, what was the first shot at?
The one closest to me, then the one further away.
Minus 24. He explodes. Minus 20. Minus 23. Okay. Anything else?
All right, so that was all my attacks. No, nothing additional.
All right, Zello. I think we can wrap this up. There's literally nothing that can stop you guys at this point.
Yay.
Okay? And we finish the whole scenario.
Oh, damn.
You save, what's her name? Cole Voss gets out without being killed. The airship never crashes because it never takes off. You never have to fight Adril in a desert because he never goes there. It is a simple journey back to Aurel with the princess. Otherwise, it's been blah, blah, blah. Either way, once you are back in the city with the rescued princess, Aurel turns out to welcome you back as heroes. Do you give Cole Voss the sword?
So if you want to stay
Absolutely.
here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
As long as you agree to work with the Pathfinder Society.
He
sure.
says, I completely refuse. People from Aslant are not to be trusted. You brought
Uh,
Adril Hestrom here. You are garbage.
They're not with us. Hey, you tell them, Grant. Diplomacy.
I am simply interested in finding out whether or not this man will be a just and wise ruler. And
He says, you are a cultural judge of Akaton, then. You are capable of discerning our entire society and way of life and then judging us in the space of, what, 2 hours?
You're not being very
I'm a Hell
progressive
Knight.
for
Judging
Genesis.
is what I
He
do.
says, I am the king of this planet. Give me my sword now so that I may rule and get back to removing the influence of Galarian from this place.
Did we remove those influence by killing the one guy who went through here? Obviously, there's traitors up on the mist. Did we prove that much?
He says once more, give me the sword.
I don't have it. Grant, up to you.
Yep.
He has a legal claim. I'm willing to turn it over.
Well, technically he doesn't because he didn't beat him in combat.
inheritance rules, as I popularly understand them, seem to fall to him.
Okay. So if you give him the sword, he immediately relinquishes it to his sister, Princess Varesh, the rightful ruler of the planet. She fulfills her brother's longtime goal of uniting Auril beneath an Akatonian, unlike a Galarian, which Prince Odrian was. As she assumes the role of Thurok and puts a new council and cabinet in place. She relinquishes the Star Sword to the care of the four of you, and declares to the people of Auril that the time has come to throw off the coarse mantle of their superstitious barbarian ways and become a civilized people. Many in Auril grumble about this change, and things are neither perfect nor peaceful, but they are better than when in the short time they improved to better than when Adral Hestrom was in command. You enjoy a celebration of a week-long feast in your victory over Adral's tyranny. Venture Captain Eliza Petalungro herself comes through the portal and finds you, and gives dire tidings. Adral Hestrom is in the Grand Lodge of Absalom, and his assault is underway. If you don't come immediately, the future of the society may very well be no future at all. And for those who have a keen eye for history, this next scenario takes place at the same time as the Season 2 special, whatever the hell it's called. The one where there's a dragon on the cover, and you have to fight your way through the Grand Lodge.
Oh,
So
yeah,
these
that's
two
something.
scenarios take place at the same time.
Oh, cool.
Blood under Absalom?
No, that's the one where you're in a fighting tournament and you punch people in the face.
So,
All right.
out of curiosity, what happens if you don't relinquish the sword?
You lose a campaign point. So you rescue Kolvas, you capture Natalia Yevgena, and you impress the Pathfinder Society's goodwill upon Princess Varesh. I just want to point out that my good friend Dracomi is edging the line here, as every time a campaign point has been in place, he has always been like, let's do that immediately. He's the first person to do it. You jumped over the side of a ship to save someone.
Because she was the only one that we could save. We can't save a simulacrum.
Okay.
I was going to fight after her. You need somebody.
And the first thing you do is like, we should give the sword over to them.
Well, because
Got an eye on you,
it's
Jacoby.
not ours.
Got an eye on you. So you guys get your 3 campaign points.
Yay.
Together, you get your chronicle sheet, which I'll do in some other fucking time because I'm tired as shit. Wow, we only do that in 2 hours? Yeah. You guys have almost matched my record. I know it's hard to be as good as I am at this game, but not everyone walks around with 3 wishes. I'll tell you what happened with my group. My first 2 wishes were, I wish that the body of Prince Odrian was in front of me, and my second wish was, I wish Prince Odrian had a resurrection. So instead of having what's-her-name take the throne, we just put Odrian back there. So all the stuff, so like Jesse had to completely change the box text because it was all like Odrian's dead, Odrian's dead, Odrian's dead, Odrian's dead, and that was all like, okay, let's just go to the arena and fight. Man, I'm so good at messing with this game. All right, let's get some end of session stuff so I can do some things. Actually, I think I already have all your end of session stuff. Player info. So I need any purchases or prestige point spending. Let me double check on the secondary goal here.
Can I send it to you later?
Purchases are prestige point. We only have one more game, and that's with you.
You can keep doing modules. Shit, I'm about to run the Karzog fight from Rise of the Rune Lords next Monday.
What level range is that?
16, 18.
Oh. Damn.
Get wrecked. Also, it's a home campaign, so
Yeah, I'm gonna
you earn 2 or more campaign points, so you get both your prestige. Congrats.
I retrained the spring attack to pummeling style, which you already have, so that's the
Yeah,
one.
but I need
5
to know how
prestige
much it
points.
is. 5
5 prestige points
times 5 prestige
And-
points.
and 500 gold, which I've already marked on my tracking sheet. Blah,
100
blah, blah.
GP. What character do I have this on? Oh yeah, Long Wang. Damn, he's so
That guy.
cool. Jack.
the voice you had to change because it was just too stereotypical.
Everyone was so mad about that Asian voice.
I love that Asian voice.
Everyone's mad about most of my voices. tonight I was supposed to do Russian, but then I read the one line where it says Kolva speaks perfect Taldan with no accent, and I was like, I spent 4 hours practicing being Russian, and now I am fucked in the butt. This is bullshit. Okay, anyone have any other purchases at all?
No, I'll figure them out.
Okay,
the
Dom,
next
if you
session.
don't have purchases now, just make them at the beginning of the next session, so I
Yeah,
don't have to.
I have to do math.
Okay.
So we're good on Thursday, right?
Assuming that no one here falls asleep on the way, we should be good. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna rub that shit in forever.
Dude, you remember?
I got a message from that. There was a guy who I had to turn down. So he missed sessions every once in a while, and when he heard that, and so I was like, you can't come on the stream because if you miss a session there, everyone goes home. The viewers are mad. I'm upset. The players are upset. And he was like, well, Dom missed a session. Why is he still allowed to be on? I was like, Dom missed one session out of like 30.
Yeah. And I was there before, then I just knocked out.
Well, no, that's the worst part. You were actually there, and you talked to me, and then I was like, Dom, call you on your Google Hangout, call you
I'm
on
sorry,
Skype,
I was just like,
send you an email, try to get your phone to ring.
yeah, maybe I should give you my actual number.
No, stop, no,
Call me, Arthur.
no. That stuff's weird. I got a weird ass call from Florida the other day.
Never gonna dance again.
What was this called? Eyes of the Ten Red Revolution.
Hey, one more.
Oh, I get it now because it was red people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, it should be noted that my Venture Captain Lodge is the airship from this scenario. I flew it back through the portal. I bought a ship and I bought a Venture Lodge. So I decided I would make them the same thing. And so I have a flying spaceship that also travels space and occasionally time.
Hey, can I fly this one back?
No.
Oh,
You don't know how to fly it.
I hired somebody.
You can't hire someone to fly a spaceship from a different planet. Let me figure out the skill you need. I don't think Profession Sailor works. I just use my incredibly high intelligence skill to do it. Let's see here. In order to fly it, you need a DC 30 knowledge engineering check or use magic device.
I've used magic device.
Do you have a DC 30? I mean, you have to make that every round in order to fly it.
Let me look at my character.
Unless you can land that clutch, unless you have a plus 29, eventually at some point your airship is going to crash.
I have a plus 21, so if I do that, I can get plus 23. No,
Nope.
not plus 23.
No. You could get someone to help you out, but eventually you're going to crash that thing.
You can take 10.
Better yet, I'll get my.
You can take 10 as long as you aren't under threat or in combat.
And he is it.
When you're flying through space, you have to go past the moon.
Apparently there's people on the moon now.
Of course
Okay.
there are. Haven't you read The Moon Scar?
Oh, better yet.
I'm not going to ruin it, but there's constant space travel between the moon and Galarian. There's just
I
a
did not
long
play
string
that.
of people flying between it.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get rid of my angel wings and get the skill focus plus 8. If I can get a 32 at it, boom.
Okay.
Flying ships.
I'll tell you what, if you want to buy the ship, Vanity, I will mark down on your chronicle that you now have a Akatonian spaceship.
Oh my god.
So you're going to have to space-proof it, which basically means you gotta constantly life bubble everyone in the crew and give them, like, protection from cold. But other than that, you have a ship that's capable of flight, so you have a flying airship now.
How much PP is it?
I don't know. Whatever the fucking ship vanity is. Look it up.
I think it's 10.
I don't know. Look it up. Put it on your Skulls and Shackles character. Oh, wait, you can't. Lol, 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 lol. If you're doing it on your Skulls and Shackles character, you could get it for free.
Well, my Skull Scaffold guy is an illusionist.
So, I have a wizard. My wizard is in command of a flying spaceship.
I got a
Wizards
flying
are pretty
spaceship.
much the only people you want in command of a flying spaceship.
Yeah.
No one ever says,
have to admit-
oh man, this is barbarian rocket science. There's a reason for that.
Zilla loses his wings, and it's like, I got a spaceship instead. I'll pay that 10 PP for the thing. If I remember it being 10.
For now, it's an airship. An airship. Don't get cocky, kid. It's not a spaceship until you can space-proof it.
I will eventually.
Eventually. All right, so we are meeting next time on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. I assure you will not go as fast as this session. We're probably going to be up until 1 a.m. Eastern or later. Thank you for joining us. We will catch you then. And for anyone who's checking us out for the first time, we will be back on Monday for a couple weeks until that finishes. Tuesday, I might start something, but apparently people don't want to follow through on commitments. But if you're really looking to follow us, Saturday and Sunday, people normally show up for those games. So make sure to watch Saturday and Sunday at 8 Eastern. I know that's a very, very good advertisement for my stuff about all the things that we don't do. I'm going to cut the stream off before I shoot myself.